Of Christmas, the reminder of the Christmas message, of course, we prepare for Jesus. Not only in the sense of Christmas, but we prepare for Jesus and that divine elevation, the awakening. There is so much more to come, but we will only find out when it takes place. We can all anticipate. We can all prepare as best we can. But after all, how can we prepare for something that we don't really know? We have to prepare ourselves. We prepare ourselves in every way that we think is apt. And then it's to have that aptitude in order to hold that preparation, that elevated state. We can prepare in so many ways. But do we really need the goals to have us prepare and provide the inspiration? The fact is, yes, we do. Every one of us, we need that incentive in order to embrace that which we know is already there. We all have that added sense with us, and we all feel it and sense it in different ways. We know there's elevation coming. We know we as individuals are awakening further and further and further. We know we are elevating. And so, why don't we take the extra steps and climb that proverbial ladder? We don't need Jacob to come forth with the ladder. We can all elevate. We can all further awaken. We can all prepare. We can all do so much more, as we well know. We can help others far more so. Because when we help others, we help ourselves. Out of that, we feel good. And it's not that we do it because we feel good. We do it because we know it's the right thing to do. Exactly as Jesus taught and exemplified by his actions here on the earth. And others have likewise done since. Maybe not to the same glorification, but there are many who extend their hand lovingly in order to assist, to bring good cheer, to intensify and further illuminate the light. We all have opportunities. And it's not to say that you have to run out after this service in order to do something, but it is to embrace the message, the words. Not just the words, but the message, the sentiment, the emotion. And it's not that we go looking for glorification. We are taught to be humble and meek. And as to be humble, we don't have to have accolades or pats on the back by way of reward. But it is to extend forth that which we know is and will be of benefit to those we meet. And even to those we come across and we don't know. The smile is the greatest mode of greeting. The smile cuts through everything, even if it be met with ice cold response. The smile will at least melt some of that ice. It is true. It is true. The heart is what beams forth. The persona shines. Some people are said to have presence. Well, we know Santa, of course, has presence, but a different type of present. After all, Santa, of course, provides the gifts. But we all have the opportunity to behold, to shine forth, to present presence, our divine presence. People look and say, wow, you are shining. Well, it's not the boot polish, we can tell you that. It's the polish that through spirit we have embraced and allowed to be seen. That's what it's about. But it's likewise to be the epitome of that which is high, as best we can represent and portray. You wonder where these words pour forth. They pour forth from a higher level. It's not scripted. It's not memorized. But it's presence coming through now. The same presence which we have spoken about and illustrated. It is presence. And when we spread that glorified light, that elefied, are you listening? We threw in a curly one just to see if you were listening. There is no such word as elefied. We too put out tests. And yes, dear friends, every one of you, including your ministers, are tested from time to time. There are many opportunities provided for you to further awaken and elevate. Many opportunities. After all, if you were not tested, how on earth would you ever gain the inspiration to acquire even further wisdom, knowledge, or pursue further elevation? It is so true. But be pleased that all of this takes place, and be pleased it be provided. We can look at each of you, every one of you as individuals. We do not judge, we do not assess, but we evaluate. How can we further help you as individuals? And that is why you each have the allocation of guides, angels, and loved ones, selected loved ones, to help you, to guide you, according to your individual needs, your directions. And directions are so important. Not everyone, unfortunately and sadly, takes notice. But for those who take notice and receive with clarity and perceive the signs, you will find advancement is on your pathway. It is, of course, heartening when you say, thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for your help and your support, for your guidance, for bringing something about. It matters not to us whether you say things, but it helps you, because it increases your appreciation, your awareness, and has you further and further, and even more so, alert and perceptive. Always acknowledge, just the same as you will go to any performance and you instinctively acknowledge. Be pleased to acknowledge that which comes to you as individuals. It is likewise to learn from and gain further inspiration from masters, true masters. There are many teachers, there are many leaders, there are many who strive to do their best, and they do their best. But by necessity, some, of course, shine more so than others. And so it is that we advise you, be inspired, but be discerning. Know your mark, and know the mark of those prepared, equipped, and able to deliver. And so it is that we acknowledge you as master. But it is that when the masters speak, remember the masters speak through only the vessels prepared and able to cope with the elevated state of preparedness. Trancing or spirit communication is one thing. There are many who can bring forth communication from spirit. But when it comes to greater elevation and greater level, well, you have to understand there are many, many, many elevations beyond this physical plane. It is loosely categorized as spirit, but there are many elevations. And when the highest elevation coming in, the body, the vessel, has to be able to cope with that vibration. As indeed you can attest to your preparation which has taken place over the years. Dear friends, as you come into this festive season, let it be that having at least in part embraced what has been imparted this day, that you be the shining example. And we look at one ready to elevate. There are many ready to elevate. But it is to move out of your own way and allow it to take place. Many have been called, but remember, few are chosen. For good reason. But every one of you have the opportunity of really shining your light through your presence, utilizing your gifts, your spiritual gifts. But do so for your highest good, the highest good, and the highest good of everyone. All, without exception. But remember, when you serve as a master, you serve for the benefit of all, without the search for reward. Without reward, other than the reward you give yourself for knowing you've done what you will call the right
that we are to bathe in this exquisite wisdom and light.
Speak freely, we are fine.
Thank you. And let it be that this inspires you. It's truly inspired me more to continue on the righteous path. We have that awareness that the righteousness and truth that comes forth will always help guide, as it will always help assist you. And when you allow that guidance to move deeper into your heart center, you then realize that it is all about living and working through love. It is important to have the awareness that all that greets you on your path is to help you become stronger in spirit. And it also reminds you of the strength, for you have truly allowed yourself to rise and shine. And when we speak to rise, it is to rise above situations. It is to rise so that you can see what is truly the truth of what is being shared and experienced. And it is experience that is the greatest teacher. And when you truly allow yourself to be open and receptive to receiving all that is being taught, that is when you rise and you shine, because you become a master, because you have lived through the experience and you have claimed that you now are aware of what you have learned so that you can share this wisdom with others. So as we learn, we share. And this is how we grow. It is important that every day that we have intention to continue to purify our thoughts, to purify our body, to have the awareness that when we lift and raise the vibration, that we become pure of heart. And it is then that we choose to give, to radiate that light, that love that we know is right. We ask, what would love do? Whenever we are in a situation where we do not know, we go deeper within and we connect to love. And we have the understanding that love will shine forth, will take our hand and guide us to where we need to be. We have the awareness that when we are so aware of the light that we are then present. And the light is present because we are the presence. And so that means that wherever you are, you have the opportunity to shine that light. So therefore, it is through your instrument that the light shines. It is through your presence that the light is alive, that the light heals, that the light inspires, that the light is moving through you as a clear and perfect channel, because this is your intention, to be the pure light, to be the expression of light in the purest form. And so when we have the awareness of being present, we let it be that we become more mindful. We live each day knowing that our intention is to do better than yesterday, and that we will be brighter tomorrow, wiser tomorrow, and purer tomorrow. But right at this moment, I'm shining and being the best I can possibly be. And all that comes to my path, I will greet it with love. And all that I do not desire or like, I transform. And this is where we come to rise above it, to understand the message. And we love. We send love to it to transform it into light, into wisdom, into understanding, into healing, into peace. And we give thanks. And as given, indeed, we are tested. Our faith is tested. Even Jesus was tested. The masters are tested. How much faith do you have in your light to help you rise and shine? How much faith do you have in knowing the truth and to believe in that truth, to embrace that truth, and then to be the expression of it? And when communicating with Jesus this week, I was so aware of how he continues to say, prepare for me. Continue preparing. Continue purifying. And so then again, that is helping me. And as I'm sharing it, it will help you to become more aware that we need to truly release and let go of anything that is holding us back, pulling us back, weighing us down. Let go of the load that you are carrying, all the burden, all the disappointments, all the frustration, or any anger. This is the time we really need to acknowledge and accept, yes, I am carrying a load. It is time to let it go. And how do we do this? With love and forgiveness. When we are aware of it, it is a strength that we have within to recognize, firstly, that yes, I am carrying a load. And then to truly accept it. And then to be in the stillness, so that as you indeed accept, then your intention then is to do something about it. Exactly like what Melchizedek says. What are you going to do about it? You can continue to carry this burden for the rest of your days. And it only becomes denser and denser as you continue to live upon earth. And believe me, you take it with you. You will still carry that load in the sense that you will still have the same thought. But let it be that you are inspired now to let it go. It is not serving you to carry it. Recognize what you have learned. And then allow yourself to give it to the light, so that it is transformed into greater light, so that you can then see, have greater perception, greater understanding. And this is love. And love will provide. When we move into the higher vibration of love, love conquers all. And then you will feel so much lighter in all ways. Lighter of heart, lighter in mind, and lighter in body. And this is how we purify ourselves. We become more aware of what we are thinking. It is important to remember that we have the free will to do this. It is up to us. Nobody can tell you to stop thinking something, because only you can stop it. So let it be that you take control, as was also given. Take charge of your life. Allow the free will that you have to connect to the divine will. It's like man connecting with God. And this is who we are. the man of us, the human, and the God of us, the divine. And we unite as one. And when we connect to that divinity, we then know what love will do. Because it is the God within us that's saying, love and forgive, be light. Allow the true expression of your light to radiate forth. Let it be that we listen more intently. And now as we move into meditation, the perfect time to listen. For when we move into the meditation, we are saying, I am moving closer to the divine within me. I am allowing myself to be still, to listen, and to receive the messages, to receive the communication, to receive the healing, to bathe in love, to bathe in peace. So let it be now that as you prepare a space, and what that means is just know now that your intention is to bathe in peace and harmony. And you become aware of the sacred space. Thank you, divine light, for providing me this sacred space in this sacred time. I am a willing participant to listen, to receive your guidance, your healing, your love, your light. Thank you for supporting me. And you become aware that you feel the embrace, the peaceful embrace that now lovingly encompasses. You become aware of the vibration at your feet, the gentleness that reminds you that you are loved. And it is as you allow yourself to feel this vibration that it helps change the vibration, elevating the vibration, providing a greater peace, a softness, a warmth within the heart. And at this moment you realize that you are truly free to allow this vibration to go deeper and deeper, to heal, to provide greater understanding, clarity, wisdom. And you become aware of your surroundings. The sunlight, the bursts of light that are reflected upon the water. You become aware of the colours glistening in the sunlight. The graceful swans on the water. And a dove that now comes to be with you. You become aware that all is so peaceful, so graceful. And you feel the vibration becoming stronger. You feel so alive as the life force is communicating with you. And a upon your path a mother duck and the ducklings waddle in front. Beautiful signs of love, of light, of healing. You feel the bursts of love and joy in your heart. What a wondrous sight. And just as the mother duck, we realize that we inspire others to follow, that we nurture and care for others. This is a sign of love. We walk the path of righteousness and truth. And everything within view right now is an expression of divine love. Mother Nature, radiant in light, in vibration. Recognize when you connect to this vibration, the message that you feel within your heart, the message that you hear, the visions, the feelings, the connection to love, to light, to life. And at this moment, you realize that you are truly present. For all that is with you at this moment is gratitude. I am bathing in gratitude for love, for life, for light, for connection. My intention is to truly embrace this light, this nourishment, feeling revitalized, purifying your energy field, being the presence of light. And with this, you feel such a warmth with you. You feel the warmth upon your head. And you look to the skies and you see a face looking down at you, watching over you. I am with you. I watch over you. Allow the joy to fill your heart. Allow the peace to be with you. Know and believe in this vision. Know and believe in all the love that is in your heart at this moment. Let it be that the gratitude helps elevate you. And at this moment, as you bathe in the pristine light, and everything around you comes from God, including you. You are one with all. So allow the gratitude of this truth help you truly elevate and be the true expression of all that you see. And as you now feel the vibration at your feet, knowing that it is time to return to earth, and the light that you shine forth now heals you and others. It helps lift your vibration, and it helps lift the vibration of mankind and the earth. We remember that we are all united. So we help each other embrace love and light. We bathe in peace, and we trust that peace fills the hearts. And so now, as you bring your awareness back to your feet, reminding you that you walk the earth, inspired to truly embrace your gift, which is to be a living light wherever you are. To live through your heart and be of love at all times. And so at this moment you take in a deeper breath. With love and gratitude, bringing your awareness back to the present moment. With love and gratitude, so grateful and thankful for this sacred time. Acknowledging your messages, acknowledging the signs all around you. And it is now that you take in another deeper breath, moving fingers and toes, bringing your awareness back to the physical body. And when you are ready, opening your eyes.